everybody. Did you know this year Grace Christian School is having another auction?
Really?
Yeah. And the theme this year is Lift Up, because we could all use a little lift up.
Yeah. I've got this, Mom. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Up again.
Welcome. We're so glad that you're here to join us tonight for our auction. This is our 22nd auction, and our theme is Lift Up. Lift up the school, lift up your family, lift up your neighbors, lift up anything you can. Be strong. But lift up really comes from Psalm 21. I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made the heavens and the earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. God holds your family, this school, our nation, all in his hands. Let us pray. Oh Lord God in heaven, we do thank you for this day. We thank you for Grace Christian School and the opportunity that we have to raise up young men and women who can know you, love you, and serve you all the days of their lives. I pray that you would be with us during this week as we go through this auction, that all that we would do would be to your glory and to your honor. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, this is our auction week, and we have events that basically even started earlier today. We had a in-person auction preview for people to come in and get a chance to put hands on and actually see what you're going to get a chance to bid for during this week. And it was well attended. I don't know if everybody came to see that or just to eat the donuts and drink the coffee, which was excellent. Tonight at 7:45, we start our bidding. So bidding goes online and active at that point, and you can start your bidding. And then the bidding actually goes all the way through the week. So, as you do your bids and follow up through the week, you'll have an opportunity to check in and see what's happening there. Next Saturday night, we will be back here at 7:30 p.m. here on YouTube to close out. Bidding ends next Saturday night at 7:45 p.m. So you need to get your bids in before that. And the Bid for Cause will be going through the whole week. Now, we're on YouTube tonight, which is a better platform for us than Facebook, which is why we're here. And what we ask you to do is down in the bottom corner, you see a little thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up and tell us that you like us and share us with your friends. And the way we get on Facebook is then for you to share on Facebook and send it to your friends, or even just upload it to your site so that others can see. And comment at the bottom. Send us comments and let us see what you're thinking. And all of this is to try to build community during a time where it seems like they're trying to keep us apart. So this is our chance to come together as a community. Now, what are we about, and what role does the auction play in Grace Christian School? Let's hear from Brian Fitzgerald, who is our discipleship director, and see what he has to say about that.
Do you know what happens when you mix a good community and a mission? An unmatched educational experience for students at Grace Christian School. That's right. For over 40 years, Grace Christian School has successfully been able to continue its mission of sound academic education in a Christ-centered environment. Because of your support over the years, students have been able to receive an education that goes beyond the textbook. They're constantly surrounded by teachers and peers who have their full support and are set up for success once they graduate. What else could you want for the students? With your help, this legacy will continue. So what are you waiting for? For the bidding to start, I hope. Auction opens tonight at 7:45. So be there. Be ready. and be part of something big with the 2021 Lift Up GCS Benefit Auction.
The auction traditionally is a really cool community event. I mean, that's what I remember as a student growing up. I would help set up, tear down. It was a cool time for the school community to be together. And of course, doing it virtually still had a community element. We're in this together kind of a thing. And I think that's a lot of what the auction boils down to. It's like, yeah, it does really help the school in some significant ways, but it's also like we're doing this together. So our eyes are on the Lord. It's His provision. We've continued to see His faithfulness, all over the place. It's just amazing how He provides for us, and I think for the students to see that we're reliant on the Lord, and not only that we're reliant on Him, but that He continues to be faithful. I love this school. It's not a perfect place, but oh my goodness, the Lord has really blessed me and my family through Grace Christian School. So when it comes time for the auction, I get really excited. One, because I do see the Lord continue to provide and usually go and exceeds your expectations, and people's giving in the community it really is mind-blowing. So I think what gets me excited about the auction is it's go time. Our school's going to continue to be what the Lord wants it to be, and I say our school, it's really the Lord's school, and that's what's cool, is like we're part of His school. We get to participate in this. We get to contribute to it. Let's watch this happen. Let's participate. We're all in, and we're doing this together. I think that's pretty cool.
One of the things about this school, all the teachers, they really try hard to connect with you, and with a small class, it's easier for them to do that, and they meet your needs of if you're having trouble with something.
You know, all the people are like really kind and stuff, so that's really cool. I mean, it's a great school, you know, the teachers teach very well, and I really like language, and that's my favorite subject, so yeah.
Teachers definitely care about you. They want you to learn the most you can, but they also incorporate a lot of fun in classes.
What are some field trips you've been on?
I've been to the store. I've been to the pet store. Yeah. There was a king cobra at the pet store. Wait,
Okay.
no, it was a rattlesnake, I think.
Make sure to bid in this year's auction to serve up an awesome season for us next year. One, two, three. Warriors!
Well, as Brian shared, this is the Lord's school. And as the Lord's school, one of the things that's very important for us is family and community and being together. And that's what the auction is all about, is being a community and coming together. In the past auctions, that's been a special time for everybody to come and just be a family, sharing, seeing people you haven't seen, and just having a lot of fun. The other event that we have had earlier in this year was Pass It On. And normally we have a huge picnic for that. And we were limited this time and just had coffee and donuts there, but had a great turnout for that. Again, family and community are really, really important to us. And both, even though Pass It On and the auction are both opportunities to give, to help the school improve and become better, it's as much about the community and being here as much as we can online together. Because we have been through a lot in the last 12 months. In fact, it was just over a year ago when we were shut down, and we were 2 weeks away from our auction at that point and had to scramble. But this time we've had more opportunity to bring things together, and so we hope that you will enjoy that. Through this last year, Even after we shut down, we set a plan together. We opened up. We've had some times where we've had to shut back down with quarantining and isolations, and it has been a struggle. But it's also been, I think, a blessing for the Grace community because we have been able to continue to be in person in school. But we're here to have fun. Where's Kovid? Well, hello, Kovid. How are you doing? What have you been up to this last year?
Like every spring Monday morning on March 16th, Kovid woke up, put on his hat, and walked out of his storage closet to join his GCS friends for class. It was good to be outside, but not as much fun without his friends. Kovid felt lost.
You might remember our good friend Kovid from last year's auction. The poor guy woke up one morning from his storage closet to head to school only to find that no one was around. He searched far and wide with no luck. This left him feeling very sad and without a place in this world. Well, here we are a year later and a lot has changed, even for Kovid. He met his girlfriend, Quarantina, and after a tough year, is beginning to feel hopeful again. Enjoying meals with his classmates, learning his favorite subjects, and being able to enjoy dates with Quarantina after school. I've missed this so much, he says, while smiling roll to roll. As his sadness went away, he regained a sense of belonging. He goes into his storage closet every night, hopeful and very much looking forward to the days ahead.
Ha ha ha! Draw 4. Yellow. Oh, we're back. Sorry, Kovid. Let's go ahead and continue. So, as you can see, Kovid's been back in school with us all year long in person, and I think it's been a great success. And Kovid, I just want to thank you for sharing with us and updating us on how this year has been for you. Well, one of the central parts of the auction is the bid for cause, and that's something we started 3 years ago. The first bid for cause that we had was technology and Chromebooks. We set a goal for $45,000, and we thought we were just reaching for the fence line in the ballpark. We honestly didn't think we were going to get there, but community came together, swinging for the fence, and we raised $50,000 for new Chromebooks and improving our technology in our school. Last year, we went for classroom improvements. Not as glamorous, but we set a goal of $50,000. Again, we tiered it out because we weren't sure where we would end up on that. And again, you came together and we got $55,000 to do classroom improvements. And those have been used this year because, again, we've been here in person. Well, this year, we're really going for the stretch. We're going $60,000. And our bid for cause this year is focused on safety and security. So let's hear from the principals to see what they think about our bid for cause this year.
When you think about it, this year has been a lot about safety in ways that we didn't really think about before, right? The COVID-19 pandemic and the bid for cause is trying to address those more traditional ways. When we're talking about secure buildings, secure classrooms, making sure that our emergency protocols are as best as they can be so that students are being protected, even as they're going through just a simple fire alarm, right? We want that to be a safe process where no one is accidentally injured. And then if ever we have a fire, if ever we have need for these other processes, we want it to be enhanced. We've identified ways that we can improve. We're looking forward to people participating in the Bid for Cause. That'll equip us and help us to improve even better.
I think of every child that we have in the school like my own. And so, for better or for worse, the better is seeing them happy coming in every day and getting to give them fist pumps and just checking on them. You know, the for worse is the concern, the burden that all parents have when they have kids. It's like overnight you have a kid, all of a sudden you feel this heaviness of, I'm responsible for this child. Well, I feel that way for 200 kids out there. And so having a safe environment, making sure we meet all of their needs is crucial to me. And so I want them to be happy, safe, and be able to learn every day. Beefing up, so to speak, our safety protocols and our security systems, all of that play a part in us being able to provide the best atmosphere for them, the safest atmosphere for them. We do everything by faith, but we want to be wise too, and that's part of the process.
I've been in education for over 25 years in various roles. And always, when I was a teacher, coach, in the early years, I had a love for my students, kind of as a big brother. Also realizing I had responsibilities as a teacher. I want to be used by God to help them grow closer to Him. I want to be used by God to help them improve in their knowledge and their wisdom. But I also want to be used by God to protect them. And again, that's why I'm excited about this year's Bid for Cause, because it's going to equip us in ways that are going to enable us to heighten our security, heighten the safety of the students in our school buildings. And it's also going to give us equipment that's going to help us solve some other problems additionally.
I would love to have more control over how many keys are out there, just because I want to know who's coming in the building. And where I certainly understand when you've been around for 40 years, you've made a lot of relationships, and 99.9% of those are trustworthy relationships. But that 1% of a percent you want to be cautious about. So you don't want just anyone able to come into your building. And keys can be duplicated as well, which is a safety issue. I really like the electronic aspect of our security system so that we can not only monitor but change as we need to. I think it's just going to be give even faculty and staff as well as students a feeling of security.
What's always cool to see in schools like ours, where we literally have hundreds of parents, uncles, aunts, grandparents, friends of the school, hopefully participating in this, is God's gifted us all in different ways, even financial resources. So it's really cool to see people to bid and bid higher and higher. But what's especially important is kind of the backstories, to understand that that bid was a huge stretch for this family because of what they're going through right now. Or realizing that this family has been blessed, and so they're not financially stressed, and yet they're putting out a lot of money because they're just trying to answer the call. They're trying to use the resources that God's blessed them with to further His kingdom building purposes here at Grace Christian School.
I don't think anyone ever regrets doing things for the safety of their family, whether it's their own independent family or the GCS family at large. It is an investment that I think everybody believes is essential. I know I do. My children are in this building as well. And so I think it sells itself. It's like, hey, safety really is a top priority for us. So I think parents will be relieved at the opportunity to help us protect their kids. It's a great opportunity, and I'm excited that that's been the priority for this fundraiser.
Oh no! Boardwalk with hotels! Well, Kovid, I think you can now fund level 1 of our bid for cause. Well, speaking of our bid for cause and what is level 1 and breaking it down. Well, the first level is $30,000 and it's fire safety system upgrade. That will include and actually allow us earlier detection, faster evacuations, and quicker response from emergency services. It's going to add smoke detectors, fire detectors. It connects us directly to the fire department. And just as an example, if there's a fire in the boiler room in the high school right now, we would have to see the smoke and then make everybody evacuate and make the phone call. This will then have all of that seamlessly together. It also adds strobe lights in the bathrooms and other places like that, so that it's not only audio, but it's also visual. Then we move to level 2. Level 2 is lockdown safety upgrade. And what right now we have are 2 alarms. Well, if you know the alarms, that works well. But for somebody who may be substituting or not brand new, they hear one alarm can kind of sound like the other. So this will separate them out, add a voice component to it that will say lockdown, 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 and it make it much clearer and increase our safety for and security in that area. And that's additional $10,000 up, bringing total to $40,000. The last level is level 3. Which is controlled access to the GCS buildings. It's great that we've been around for so many years and done so much and educated so many people, but one of the issues with that is a lot of people have keys to our buildings and we don't have good control anymore. Well, what this controlled access will do is, 1, it keeps people out we don't want in the building, and it also sets up times so that even if one person needs to access the building at a certain time, we don't necessarily give them access when our students are there. And why is this so important that we want to get to this $60,000 and improve our safety and security for our students so we can have more fun like this? The reenactment of the original Olympics, 6th grade, Sparta versus Athens.
Team I was on. I feel very tired and I'm on fire.
I feel pain. Who'd you run for?
Run for Sparta.
That's not a word. Who are you kidding me? That's not even close to anything. Oh, well, let's get back to it. As you saw, we need to keep our kids engaged and active and just excited about school. I mean, school is academics, but it's also fun. And again, family and community and having your friends there and being and sharing and just having a great time, even while studying and doing academics. The other thing that being in person has done, and I think this is probably one of the greatest wins for us, is you hear the stories about students who are behind their computers and on their computers all the time. Well, at least pulling them into school gets them out from behind the computer and again, socializing and having fun. And to keep up the energy, Mr. Kerr, our new high school principal, has taken some steps to improve the morale.
The COVID-19 protocols have greatly impacted the school year. There's so many things that we enjoy doing that we've just not been able to do. Even what we do has been impacted, limited. It has mostly limited, though, our ability just to have fun. And that impacts the motivation of our students, of our teachers. And so it's been really helpful as we've been looking for ways of what can we do to help motivate everyone. I guess the decision was made to hire a hype man.
Alright guys, I'm going to sing you a song about the auction. Auction! Yeah! So go to the auction and have a good time. Auction! Give the school your money and you buy some good things too. Choo-choo! And everyone sing! Auction! Auction! Yeah, yeah! Auction! Go buy something at the GCS auction. Woo!
And it's just been a good decision to bring that hype man on board. Just been able to kind of take the edge off the routine, take the edge off, even in a normal year, as you go through the third quarter and all, it's just highly stressful. And so having this hype man involved, even on a weekly basis, has been really wonderful.
I'm very fast. I really love to engage with people. I was a mascot for the Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan for about 45 years. It was very, very fun. They sadly fired me. I don't know why, because as you can see, I'm very energetic and I love my job. And I'm just so thankful to Mr. Kerr for being able to hire me. So, I've loved my job so far. Thank you so much, Mr. Kerr, for giving me the opportunity to do this. So far, I've been running really fast. I've been jumping on things, throwing magnets at lockers, getting everyone really hyped. This is the auction we're talking about, and I do not know why. If people are not hyped, they should be, because this is very exciting. It's just been a great experience. I've been loving the energy. I just need everyone else to get a little bit more energetic, but everything has been amazing so far.
So obviously it's an unorthodox thing to do, but when the people ask me the question, are you glad that we hired a hype man? I answer it, Nathan!
Yeah, after watching that video, I think Principal Kerr, you and I need to have a meeting first thing Monday morning to have a discussion on that. But to stay into the spirit, here we go. There you go, Kovid. Have a little sticker there. There we go. Okay. Well, not only is it important for our kids to stay engaged while they're in school, there's also extracurricular activities which play a huge role in educating the whole part of our children, not just the academic part of them. And we were actually very highly pressured to shut down our athletic program even after we had it and didn't get to do it in the fall. But we pressed ahead, and it turned out to be a huge success. There's risk in all of life, and we worked to minimize the risk while keeping our students on the court and on the field. Because, again, sports is so integral. It's a chance for our students to live out that biblical worldview that we're trying to teach them in the classroom. So here we have a quick video on some of our athletics that have gone this year.
The visitor today as the number 2 seed and is on the other side of the court than what they normally sit.
What are we going with over there? We're going with a Nutrageous? What is that? It's a little crowd spotlight. Oh yeah, that's delicious. What is that? What do you got going over there? What are you eating over there? What do you got? Yeah, you're... Yeah.
Well, nothing wrong with expired.
Oh, definitely. Those are the... You got the Christmas trees? Last year, though, that's a Christmas tree.
Yeah, there's no trouble eating expired food.
All right, yeah, it's delicious. Reese's Pieces always steals the show.
There you go. Athletics are extremely important, and just as important are the fine arts. Developing the right side of the brain, drawing, singing, acting, all of those are just as important as our kids being out there on the field. And so we have worked really hard this year to help and to continue our opportunities for our students to be a part of fine arts. Here's the high school singing for the elementary school chapel.
They are
What? The third time? 3 Yahtzees? Are you kidding me? How do you do that? Well, one of the highlights of the auction is the Class Acts, as we mentioned before. And our students track how much has been bid on their class act. That's something that's very important for them. And not to set a bar for any of the class acts, but the highest we've received is $10,000 for a class act. Now, some of the things that you'll see as class acts are quilts, clocks, chimes, and even a hat rack for Kovid to hang his hat on. So please enjoy our elementary school students as they introduce their class acts.
Again. Hi, my name is Drew. Hi, my name is Rachel. We made this quilt all by ourselves for the auction. We made this quilt by ourselves for the auction. Please bid on it. Not corner. Mine's right there. Hi, my name's Evelyn, and I'm in PK. Well, my name is Harper and I am in PK. We made this all by ourselves. Will you please bid on it for the auction? Thank you for helping our school. My name is Micah, and we are in K. This is our auction book. We have our pictures in here. Of us. These are our auctions. Thank you. Hi, my name is Levi and I'm in kindergarten. Look on the auction for a clock. Please bid on a clock. My name is Owen. I'm in kindergarten and our auction item is a clock. Please bid on it. Our first grade class act is a planter cup. Please bid on it. Thank you. Hi, I'm Atticus Berry and I'm in first grade. Hi, I'm Carter Coffin and I am in first grade. For our auction project, we are going to do a gardening cup. Please bid on our project. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! I'm Elena. And I'm Elijah. Our class act is a wind chime for 2nd grade. And we want you to bid on it. Thank you.
It has hooks for hats.
My name is Mary.
My name is Mason. We're in 3rd grade and we made this. When we made the names on this,
please bid for it at the auction.
Yeah.
Please bid on this at the auction.
Hi, my name is Abe, and I am in 5th grade.
Hi, my name is JD, and I'm in 5th grade.
Our project is a cool sign.
You can get this custom made with your last name on it, your initials, or a big letter. Please bid on our class act.
Please bid on our
At the auction. Yep.
Hi, I'm Cooper from 6th grade. Check out our class act photo and bid on it today.
Hello, my name is Ariel Boyette, and this year I'm in Mrs. Brent's 6th grade class. For our class act this year, we have a big canvas print of our class. Please bid on it.
Hi, my name is Jonah. I'm in the 6th grade, and we did for our class act, we did a chessboard, and can you please bid on it?
There we go. Class acts. Each of our classes from pre-K through 6th grade have put together, and you got to see some of the things that they put together. So if any of those you're interested in, bid for them, high and often, to make sure our kids know that their class acts are worth something to somebody. So how do you bid? That is a question. So here are the instructions for that.
All right, one take. Here we go. Just kidding. This is probably my 10th time doing this. Well, hey guys, Luke Twombly here at the Grace Christian School Advancement Office, here to show you once again how you're going to bid in this year's auction. So first, we're going to head on over to www.gcswarriors.org. And once you get there, you'll see this button front and center, Learn More. So go ahead and click that. And that will take you to our auction page. Now this page has everything you need to know about the auction, including our online bidding, YouTube channel, and other important resources. But since the bidding is literally about to happen, we're gonna head on over to online bidding. So we're gonna click that link right now, and that will take you to our bidding page. Now, if you made an account last year, you can go ahead and sign up with that same account and you'll be good to go. But if you have not yet made an account, what are you waiting for? We're gonna go ahead and click Create Account, and you'll sign up with your email, and you'll get an email confirmation, and it'll prompt you to finish the sign up from there. Now, it is worth noting you can add your phone number to the account to receive text alerts for things such as if your item is winning, if you've been outbid, and stuff like that. So you're gonna wanna do that because, man, the bidding can get crazy. So make sure you do that. So yeah, and once you log in, you're gonna hit this big button, Start Bidding, and that'll take you back to our landing page here. You can see all our sponsors, people who proudly support the mission here at Grace Christian School. And then right here, these are all our items on the left here, and you can scroll through, see what you like. You can click on them, get a description of the item. If it's a class act, you can see which class made it, who was the teacher, like fun stuff like that. And then if you look on the right side here, this is probably one of the most important parts of this year's auction, is the bid for cause. So you click that, you can kind of see what it's all about, and you can bid that way too. And this year's bid for cause, as you've been hearing, is student safety and security. So I strongly encourage you to consider bidding on that. But yeah, without further ado, that's all you need to know. So what are you waiting for? Let's bid.
Ha ha! Full house. Let's see what you've got there. A royal straight flush? Not playing cards with you anymore. Well, guess what? Bidding is live. You just saw how to bid. Now go bid and start your bidding. Bid high, bid often. And nice thing about when you do bid, it's going to track it for you. And when you're outbid, it sends you an email letting you know that you've been outbid. And then you can go back and decide to bid again. I hope you've enjoyed our time together this evening. If you liked this video, or even if you didn't like this video, just put it out there. Share it with your friends, because the more people we have see it, the better off we are at Grace Christian School. And be here with us next week, YouTube, starting at 7:30 p.m. Closing content, we have all new videos of our kids. So join us to see that and help us reach our goal of $60,000 for our bid for cause. We'll see you then. God bless.